Now from the north shore of the Allegheny River, we're inside beautiful PNC Park in Pittsburgh. This evening, we've got a matchup out of the NL Central Division between the Chicago Cubs and the Pittsburgh Pirates. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Mitch Keller will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, one of the strengths of this guy is handling right-handed hitters. Right-handers coming into this game are hitting under 250 against this guy, so he's doing a lot of things right when the right-handers step into the batter's box.
Now at the plate is Ketel Marte. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The second baseman, Ketel Marte.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side.
First pitch, 6:35.
One ball and one strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and in fact dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning Game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
53 degrees here at game time as it's cooled off considerably since batting practice this afternoon. Now the pitch.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And that one yanked just foul. Two pitches fouled away. Now here it comes. Fouled off. The 2-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the 1st inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. A bouncer to the left side. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting first, the shortstop, Corey Seager.
Next at the plate will be Corey Seager. First chance for him here in the top of the 1st with nobody on. From the stretch, and it's fouled away. First inning as we're just underway from Pittsburgh. Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. On its way, the 0-2 pitch.
That's the ball.
Fastball just off the inside corner.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
Ball in.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Throws it on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. It's the Cubs 0, Pirates coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Michael Kopech is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, it's not easy to bunch anything together against this guy. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of under 1.10. So we may see some hit and run, we may see some bunting, and we may see some running, because if you want to lay around and try to get hits off this guy, that's not the right thing to do. One of the top pitchers in the game right now.
Now to the plate, Kevin Newman. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the pitch. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
Nope.
And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
The count is 1
High
and 2.
fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
A little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Here he comes again, 1-2.
2-2 now.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
Wow, was he looking to swing the bat right there. Check pitch on his swing. That ball wasn't even close to the zone.
Live, but speared on a hop. And the throw to first is in time, 1 down.
Batting second, the center fielder, Brian Reynolds.
So now it's Brian Reynolds. He went deep in the contest last night. First pitch of the AB now. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The pitch.
Nope, upstairs.
Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
The 1-1 home.
2 balls, 1 strike. The count.
Kopech, the former Chicago White Sox. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
The 2-1 home.
Hey.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Count remains 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out. Brian Hayes digging in now. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Pitch on the way. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
2-1 now. Now the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Again, another foul ball. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Into center field, line drive base hit. So he wins the full count battle and finds a way to extend the inning.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. Pitch is high, the throw, and he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Trying to move into scoring position with 2 away, but not to be as we get another look. We're off to the second, scoreless on the show. And now here is Nicholas Castellanos, a real threat with the bat, currently the National League home run leader.
And he also leads the league in slugging percentage. So not every ball's leaving the yard. A lot of bullets in the gap and extra base hits.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Here it comes, 1-0.
2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Here he comes on 2-0. 3-0 now. In his career against this pitcher, he's 3 for 15. He also has 1 home run. Here it is, the 3-0. Down the left field line and deep. And it's a foul ball. 3-1 pitch. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
The next Cub up, Rafael Devers. They'll be hoping to move up that NL home run leaderboard a bit, entering play number 9 in that category.
One of the keys to being a good player, it's not how old you are, but it's how talented and how smart you are. This guy, one of the better young hitters in the game of baseball right now.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
Outside, 3-0 now.
He's really going to need to keep the walks down in this start. He's in danger of walking the second guy in 2 innings here.
Castellanos on at first, nobody out. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. First pitch on the way. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
This is where, as a hitter, you need to slow your thinking. You know he's trying to get you a double play ball right here. You have to control the strike zone.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. First and second here with nobody out. And he fouls this one off. And it's 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Stepping in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's entering play in this one, a home run shy of 20 for the season. The 1-0. Now that's popped up, and no one will get this one. No score here as we play inning number 2. A ball and 2 strikes now. There's a line drive, base hit to left field. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. The 1-0.
Outside, that's a ball.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Two and two to the Cubs catcher.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
And a strike three called. My gracious, what a pitch with the bases loaded, and there are two away now. Ready now is Michael Kopech. Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
Hey, when a pitcher's put in a tough spot, he's usually going to go to what got him here, and that's this guy's slider. Expect to see that more often.
The 0-1 offering. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
One pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the second inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
Ready with the 1-1. A ballman, 2 strikes.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
Two and two.
Man, that's a tough take given where we are this game, but he got away with it.
The 2-2 pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Well, the 1-2 pitch didn't go his way, and now a miss there on 2-2. You know he doesn't want this at bat to get away from him, so I think we're going to see a challenge pitch on a full count.
And the 29th pitch of the inning is swung on and missed, and that'll finally end it. A couple of walks, but no damage. Thursday Night Baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. So now to the plate, Brian Goodwin. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The left fielder, Brian Goodwin.
First pitch of the AB on its way. And this is low, ball 1. Now the 1-0. Pitch is popped up. Devers calls for it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Colin Moran.
Next up, Colin Moran. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball, that's it.
Bottom of the second here with no score. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
For sure. Scooped up. And that's the second out. Next to hit, Gregory Polanco trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First delivery to him. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Lined hard. But this will get foul for strike 2. 2 out, nobody on. Changeup laid off down around the shins. The 1-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Racing back the right fielder. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Gregory Polanco leaves the yard with a solo shot. Number 14 on the season, and the Pirates are staked to a 1-0 lead.
That wasn't a particularly good pitch right here. This guy doesn't get away with very many mistakes. He's going to have to do a better job pitching out of the middle part of the plate.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. Trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. There's the ball low, he misses with a changeup. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two and one.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Swing, and he pops him up. Left fielder coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. But the Pirates are on the board first thanks to this home run. We've played 2. It's now 1-0 Pittsburgh.
Clean up base, pick up the pace. I'm out of chase, money in case. Clean up base. Got a call for it if you got it. Going live, good it is so. Pick up the pace. 2 scene ain't.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. 0-1 the count. Pitch on the way.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
shooting
One
for
ball,
that
two
low
strikes,
inside
count.
corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. There to make the play is Polanco, and there are 2 away now. Next up is Corey Seager. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Nope.
You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. The 1-0 home. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Reined in. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. They're down 1-0. Bottom of the 3rd now. And now it'll be the catcher, Jacob Stallings.
The catcher, Jacob Stallings.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. This one's flared off to the right side. Right fielder coming on. He can't get there as it falls in.
I mean, that had to feel amazing right there. I know it's only a single, but when you're walking to the plate and you're not even hitting your weight, to see that batting average go up had to put a smile on his face.
At the plate, Mitch Keller, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1.
Great decision there to pull back. Step number 1 in getting a sacrifice bunt down, make sure you bunt a pitch that you can handle.
And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. There's one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Next to stand in is Kevin Newman. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
That's the human element of the game right there. Umpires are going to miss a couple calls. It's the pitcher's ability to stay composed and grind that's going to make him successful today.
Keller, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now the 2-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
Set to deliver on 2-1. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1. Runner at first here, one man out. Lifted in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Hernandez. 2 gone. So next to hit is Brian Reynolds. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. First offering. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike one.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Takes a pitch high and away for ball one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
2 strikes.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. Pirates lead 1. They lead it 1-0. Back now with Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Nicolas Castellanos to start out the inning. First pitch on its way. Nicolas Castellanos is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. That evens it up 1-1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
And it's 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Here comes the 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Here now the 2-2. Hit to short. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold the glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
Rafael Devers the next to bat, as he'll take a look at ball one. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. Ball and a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The 1-1.
That's Bolton.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Fly ball right down the line and left. Goodwin's in pursuit. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Here's Joey Gallo now, struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
First pitch of the AB now, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
No runs, just one hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike two. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Pause and the 0-2. Hard hit at third. He's got it to Frazier at the bag. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. That's how you roll it. 5-4 to 3. A double play sends us to break. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Derek Shelton during the commercial break about the Pirates offense, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored one run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Key Brian Hayes.
Third baseman, Key Brian Hayes.
First delivery to him. Now a swing, and he popped him up. Straight up, as this is right around home plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number one.
Now batting.
Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Brian Goodwin. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, it didn't look good right there. Just out in front. You know, sometimes when a pitcher has great arm action, you're going to get that. You're trying so hard to catch up to the high velocity. If he shows that great arm action and pulls the string on you, sometimes a pop-up is going to be the result.
Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. 1-2, here it comes. Hit down the line at first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed, strike 3.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
plate now, Colin Moran. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
1 run, 4 hits, and 1 error in the contest for the Pirates so far. Three and 0 now.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Runner at first with 2 gone. And the left-handed hitting outfielder Gregory Polanco bats next.
He turned around that fastball and drove it out of the park in his previous at-bat. So there's got to be a good chance they mix it up right here on him and try and go off speed.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
Ready with the 0-2. Fastball well outside. Moran, the runner at first with 2 gone. Lays off 2-2 now.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. That almost left the stadium. That's in the deep seats. Gregory Polanco has just plugged a milestone home run of sorts. It's the 100th of his career.
Well, obviously, it's not easy hitting home runs, Matt, especially at this level. 100 home runs is nothing to scoff at, so I'm sure he'll be proud of this accomplishment when he gets to really think about it after a game, and you know he'll want that ball to hold on to.
Frazier. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through. The 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. And a diving effort, but it's out of his reach, a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Into the windup and the pitch. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. A who come across to score in the inning courtesy of this two-run home run. We played 4. It's now 3-0 Pittsburgh. And welcome back to Pittsburgh as we check in on the field with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. Too much of the time, they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2. And that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
All right, Heidi, thank you. So in now for Chicago, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. One and one, the count to the Cubs' first baseman. The pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Lined is short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the pitcher, Michael.
And now the Cubs pitcher, Michael Kopech. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
Swing and a liner. And that's a fair ball heading out toward the 320 sign in right. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
At the plate now, Ketel Marte. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1 to first. And nothing will come with a 2-out double as the inning is over. 2-out double left stranded. Thursday Night Baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. And now, Jacob Stallings. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
The catcher, Jacob Stallings.
First delivery to him as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0.
This guy uses that two-seamer to set up his other pitches. Two-seamer in, breaking ball away.
And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. Stallings is widely considered one of the elite backstops in the game. Of course, his skills behind the plate are well documented, and at a position like catcher, that makes a big difference for his team every night he straps it on.
And for obvious reasons. And he allows the pitching staff to throw any pitch, any count, knowing they can bounce that breaking ball and feel like it's coming right back to him. This guy, he is really one of the special defenders in our sport.
Stepping in next, Mitch Keller, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Now here it comes. This is flared out towards second. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a one-out single.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
Set and the pitch. Kevin Newman is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. One and 0 pitch on the way. Down the left field line and deep. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Wow, I'm shocked the hitter took it right there. That's a well-executed pitch down in the zone to try and get that double play.
So 1-2.
I got the count. 2-2.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
Keller leads off first with one away. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. 8th home run on the season for him, and the Pirates are up 5-0 now.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Next for the Buccos, Brian Reynolds. And the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
First pitch of the AB now.
Nope, that's down.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Swing and a miss on the pitch outside. 1-2 now.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first two.
Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a two-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him before the strikeout.
Standing in now, Ke'Bryan Hayes. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. The Pirates are able to add on to their lead, and after a long dry spell, the good times are back again in the Steel City. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. And stepping in, Teoscar Hernandez. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Hernandez connects and sends it to deep left. And gone. An absolute bomb. So a solo shot down the line in left. Number 31 for him on the season. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Here's the Pirates skipper up out of the dugout now on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So the good news is he'll wind up going the requisite 5 innings for the victory, but he does leave his bullpen some considerable work to do before this one's done. Sean Poppin takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 62, Sean Poppin.
Here's Corey Seager. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. No hits to this point. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. An error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance. The 0-1 delivery. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Looped under that one with that swing, which tells me he was probably anticipating it being a sinker.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
I got the count.
Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
Here comes the 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. On, he pops it up, and that's going to land foul. Another 1-2 delivery. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Here now is Rafael Devers. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0 pitch. Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner.
No strike.
And that's over. 2-1. And now a pitch on the way. Swinging a soft liner. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But not before they answer back here with a solo home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's the Pirates 5 and the Cubs 1. So here's the cleanup hitter, Brian Goodwin. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Brian Goodwin.
first pitch of the AB now.
Ball one, no strike.
The 1-0 is laid off for ball two.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
Now the 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Digging in next. Adam Morgan takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 47, Adam Morgan.
He's set. Here it comes. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike one. Morgan, the former Philly, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a one-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Goodwin aboard here at first with nobody out. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. And here's a slider. Strike three called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Gregory Polanco stands in looking for home run number 3 right here as you see what he's done so far in this one. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and belted to right by Polanco. This one's deep. And that one's wet. Bounced right into the Allegheny. So it's a 2-run dinger for Gregory Polanco. His 3rd home run of the ball game, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
That's 3 home runs in his first 3 at-bats. I'm no expert, but I might say they have to give him first base for the rest of the game, no matter what the situation is. He's destroying them so far.
Second base, Adam Frazier.
Into the box, Adam Frazier. And it's fouled away. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. hit in the air to shallow center. And that's in there. Base hit. He'll get it into second. Not in time. And he's in there with a double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 home. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Eric Gonzalez will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Count 1-0.
He'll take a look at ball one, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The 1-0 finds the zone, strike one. Swing and a liner, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Has a look, now the pitch.
2-2 count.
2 out here and a runner at second. And he fouls this one off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
The 2-2 one more time.
3-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Payoff pitch home. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. But the Pirates do get a couple here on this 2-run home run. The 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up to start the 7th. It's the Pirates 7 and the Cubs 1. Cody Ponce is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 44, Cody Ponce.
Digging in will be Joey Gallo. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
First offering. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Yanked hard, but foul to the right.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Next, here is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's 1 for 2 in this one. From the stretch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Reynolds is on the move for it, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. Gallo rounds third and is digging for the plate. Now the relay home. And he is safe at the plate, taking a chance down a bunch, but it's a 7-2 contest now.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Into the box now, Wilson Contreras, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Outside, 3-0 now. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Taken, but called a strike.
4-seam heater right down the middle. I would have thought he popped a clutch on that pitch.
The 3-1. Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Guerrero stands at second with no outs. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will land untouched. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Well, you gotta love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball, and if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
Gleyber Torres will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with 1 away.
Gleyber.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike one. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 23 homers and 71 runs batted in. Ball one, well below the zone.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
One out and a runner on second base. Here's a pop-up now. Moran has room in foul territory, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Next, it'll be Ketel Marte, runner in scoring position with two gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And that one got a piece of him.
Yeah, there's no question that this one got away from him. He was cruising, had him down 0-2 with 2 outs, and he's going to be pretty unhappy with that. You never want to give an offense new life in an inning.
In now to Oscar Hernandez, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. Fouled away. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Bucks out in front, 7-2. Jason Adam gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th.
Number 60, Jason Adam.
Ready to take his hacks again. Kevin Newman blasted a 2-run homer in his last at-bat. Set and the pitch. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. At the ball. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Adam features one of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement. Ball and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
The 1-2.
I got the count. 2 and 2. Full count. 3-2.
Heading out towards shallow right. Castellanos has to come in a few steps, but he has it for route number 1. Next to hit is Ryan Reynolds. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery.
Ball, that's out. Ball 3.
Key Brian Hayes waits on deck. 1 out, nobody on. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. He loses him on ball 4.
The third baseman, number 13, Key Bryant.
Next, it'll be Key Brian Hayes. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here it comes. And a curveball drops in there for strike 1. Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
2 strikes.
Reynolds stands at first with 1 out. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Here comes the 1-2.
Ball 2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, That's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Up next, Brian Goodwin. His prior history in this matchup, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. The 0-1 delivery.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Here comes the 1-2. In the dirt here. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Full count now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the payoff pitch home, and it's fouled away.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Another full count pitch home. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now back, first baseman, Morgan.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Ground ball right side. Marte has it. Throw on to first is in time, and that snuffs out the Bucco rally as the inning is over. So they let him off the hook here by scoring no runs despite the 2 walks. 8th inning coming up. Pirates on top, 7-2. Jason Shreve has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 55, Jason.
Ready to begin the 8th. Striding to the plate will be Corey Seager.
Hey, this is where you go up there and you just focus on doing your job. Turn the scoreboard off in your head. I know you're down a lot, but you have to have one quality at bat followed by another quality at bat. Don't give any outs away. No ABs go unnoticed right here. Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Nope.
Ball 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. 1-1 home.
Hey.
He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Nick Castellanos now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. Shreve, 30 years of age. He was selected in the 11th round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch.
Hey.
Back up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there, as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dealer, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
At the plate, Rafael Devers, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Stepping in now, Joey Gallo. And he fouls this one off. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Castellanos leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he misses there, 1-2. A shot down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And now time is called as a beach ball has made its way out into left field here. Now another 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
A runner on first with 2 away. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Cubs strand one. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Trevor May will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far.
Number 65, Trevor May.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and the left-handed hitting outfielder Gregory Polanco bats next.
Talk about having a game of a lifetime. In his last at-bat, he hit his 3rd home run of the game. You know, walking up to the plate right now, he's thinking about hitting number 4.
First delivery to him.
Ball that low. No strike.
Looks like he's pitching pretty cautiously right here, but that happens when a guy's 3 for 3 on the day. Usually he's a guy you challenge a little bit more, but I guess he's earned some respect in this one.
Two-0 count, the pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And this is lined hard to deep left. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
Well, that will bring a smile to a manager's face every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
To the plate now, Adam Frazier. He'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled away. No one out with a runner at second. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a liner. And that's in there. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. When we looked at this game on paper before it started, I don't think any of us thought it would go down like this.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
At the plate now, Jacob Stallings.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Sometimes you just can't overthink it. If a guy can't hit a certain pitch in a certain quadrant, why would you throw him anything else? Case in point, This guy's cold zone is away, and this pitcher keeps attacking that exact spot.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Didn't
number
mess around
55.
much in that at-bat, man.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. The 1-0. Popped him up. Devers has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Up next for Pittsburgh.
Now at the plate, here is Kevin Newman. First pitch coming, here it is. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
Boy, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
The next 0-2.
The count is 1-2.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
The 1-2.
I got the count 2-2.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Now a reach and a little cue shot pop up to the right side. Guerrero is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 9th inning coming up. It's the Pirates 8 and the Cubs 2. Chris Stratton comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 46, Chris Stratton.
New inning set to get underway, and that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
The first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
First delivery to him.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Now the 2-0 will not catch the zone. Ball 3. Wilson Contreras waits on deck. The 3-0 pitch is looked at for the first strike. The 3-1, and this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Next to dig in, Wilson Contreras. In his career versus this pitcher, he has a 3-for-12 line. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. First offering. Slider finds the zone for a strike. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Oh, and 1, here it comes. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Guerrero gets his lead at first, nobody out. And they lay off a fastball up in the zone here, and that brings it to 2-1 now.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Here now the 2-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. To Frazier at the bag. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
He's hitting for the Cubs. Number 29, Bobby Garza.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch as he rips it on the ground to second. And that's through for a hit.
Ambush tactics right there, but he didn't try and do too much. He stayed in there and just drove it back up the middle.
Martin.
Into the box, Ketel Marte, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And here's one that misses to the Chicago second baseman. It's a ball and a strike. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's 4 for 11. And he'll lay off the fastball down low. It's 2-1 now. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Scooped up and a step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
8-2 tonight's final. The Pittsburgh Pirates took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Mitch Keller earns win number 7 on the season. Michael Kopech permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark the Rosen, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney. This is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.